Was the Ramayana just an epic poem, or a record of actual history? Did Lord Rama really walk the earth, build a bridge to Lanka, and wage a war that shook kingdoms? For centuries, believers and skeptics have been at odds. But now, modern science may be uncovering clues hidden for thousands of years. The Ramayana, composed by the sage Valmiki, is one of India's oldest and most revered epics. Over 24,000 verses chronicling the life of Rama, his exile, the abduction of Sita, and the epic battle with Ravana. For many, it's sacred truth. For others, it's mythology. But here's the twist. Ancient texts often blur the line between myth and memory. The Mahabharata, for example, was once dismissed as legend until archaeological findings in places like Dwarka raised new questions. Could the Ramayana follow a similar path? If we treat it not just as scripture, but as a potential historical record, certain details begin to align intriguingly with real-world evidence. Let's start with perhaps the most famous clue, Rama Setu, also known as Adam's Bridge. NASA satellite images reveal a 30-kilometer chain of limestone shoals connecting India's Rameswaram to Sri Lanka's Mannar Island. Geological studies suggest parts of this structure could be man-made, or at least manipulated thousands of years ago. Ancient texts describe how Rama's army of Vanaras built a floating bridge, eerily similar to what we see today. Then there's Kishkindha, the kingdom of Hanuman, linked to modern-day Hampi in Karnataka. The rock formations and ruins there strangely match descriptions from Valmiki's text. Even Lanka finds parallels in Sri Lanka's Sigiriya, a fortress on a massive rock plateau, which some theorists compare to Ravana's palace. These aren't definitive proofs, but they are patterns. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Ancient astronomical references in the Ramayana, planetary alignments, eclipses, have been cross-checked by scientists using advanced sky simulation software. Some of these alignments match dates over 7,000 years ago. That's far older than conventional historians place the events. Skeptics argue these are coincidences or later insertions into the text. Believers say they're evidence of an epic so old it predates recorded history. And here's the kicker. If these dates hold true, the Ramayana may be not just a story, but one of humanity's earliest historical records. Whether the Ramayana is divine truth, poetic allegory, or a blend of both, its impact is undeniable. It has shaped cultures, inspired architecture, and kept alive the values of dharma for millennia. And maybe, just maybe, the line between myth and reality isn't as clear as we think. So what do you believe? Is the Ramayana a timeless legend, or a chapter from humanity's forgotten history? If you enjoyed this exploration, please like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from history and mythology.